It's like the French Revolution in here today. Those teenage fans downstairs tried to storm in, didn't they?
They did. Storm the door as the boys arrived this morning. Some of them been here since 4 o'clock in the morning. You'll all be pleased to know the film is back, the third instalment of High School Musical. It's already broken advance sales for tickets and records are falling by the wayside. Let's have a quick look at the film and then we can talk to the boys.
Yeah.
There you go. We're just talking about the inside. That was the kids from Hemel Hempstead School in Hertfordshire. And Zac was just saying, do we have high schools? We kind of do. We have senior schools, which is the same sort of thing. They would love it to be called high school, it seems to me, because then it would be like High School Musical. Because having watched it last night, I just got the sense that any kid watching it would just be going, I want my school to be like that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's pretty fun. It's pretty fun.
It's an extraordinary thing. The first two films premiered on telly. They've gone straight to television. This one's actually going to go out in the cinemas.
Correct.
That must be very exciting.
It was very exciting for us, especially when we first heard about it. We were going to start filming. You know, it was a lot of motivation to really give this one everything we had. So. It's
been an extraordinary success, though, hasn't it, Corbin? I mean, you guys are right there at the coalface, so you know what it's like to be amongst it. And you've seen the sort of the fever really build since you made the first film.
Well, it's incredible. You know, it continues to simmer as time goes on. I mean, even being in the States, we get, you know, incredible reaction, but to be able to come to Europe and receive the same welcome and see the fans and see the screams, it's incredible.
What did you think of our British fans outside this morning?
They're enthusiastic.
yeah, we'll see them tonight at the premiere. I'm sure it'll be pretty fun.
Are they more enthusiastic than American girls, do you reckon?
It's pretty amazing. We're really excited that to see so many fans come out. You know, it's amazing to see High School Musical received so well across the world, and it's pretty cool.
Must be quite scary for you in a way as well, is it? Well, you're enjoying it at the moment.
Yeah.
We're enjoying it, come on.
Yeah.
It's going to be worse than the alternative, which is wandering around and no one knowing who you are.
Yeah.
And you get to do a job that's fantastic as well. And I was reading that, I mean, because having watched the film, every 5 minutes, 10 minutes, you break into song and you break into dance. And the relationship between you guys, particularly, there's a great dance in this one where you go to the car yard and you get to dress up as superheroes. That must have been such a laugh for the two of you trying to film that together.
It was a laugh. It was a lot of work, but it was a really fun time. It was the first time that we got to do a number, just the two of us together. Yeah,
it was different. You know, we've always been best friends in all the High School Musical movies, but this is the first time we got to do a dance by ourselves, and so we got to go all out, and we're in a junkyard, and it's just crazy.
And then there's mini yous as well, isn't there, that come out?
Yes. Yeah,
and they get to be you as well, which I think is quite cool for them.
The point of The Boys Are Back is that it's. We've gone through this whole period during our senior year that it's change and trying to figure out your future, and when we escape to the junkyard, it's like we're boys again, we're kids again. We can really just kind of forget all the trials and tribulations that we've been going through.
Because a lot of people are comparing it with Greece, and when you say that about the boys at the junkyard and really being able to, that whole sort of boy-girl thing in Greece, yes, a lot of people are saying that it is a sort of Greece for a new generation. Is that good for you to hear, or...?
I mean, that's great.
Flattering.
Yeah. To be compared to Greece, I mean, that movie was huge for me as a kid.
We grew up with that stuff.
You must get a sense of how big it is, though, like you say, and it's just exploded. You see, some of those people, those kids have been there since 4 o'clock this morning in the rain and the wind, just trying to say hello or to see you. That must be quite strange.
Yeah, they got it before we did.
Yeah, they got it before we did.
They didn't want to miss you. That's the thing. We've had loads of texts and emails. I'm going to run some of these questions past you.
Is marriage on the cards, I think, is the main question.
Essentially, most of the people have been asking Zac if you will marry them. They're 7 and 6, though, so I think they can wait for a bit, if that's all right. Annika in London, out of the 3 movies, do either of you have a scene that was your favourite to film?
Specifically? Oh, man.
I would say The Boys Are Back. I mean, that was... Just to be able to go in the junkyard, I mean, we always say all the time, it was like every kid's dream is to be able to run around in a junkyard and jump around in cars, and I mean, it was just so cool.
That's one cool thing about High School Musicals. Every time we come back for a new movie, we try and change the scenery, try and change the settings and the songs, and Boys Are Back was just kind of fresh and interesting for us to do.
So that would be your favourite?
Becky from Chester says, have you enjoyed being part of High School Musical? You've already answered that, but would you like to take part in other musicals? I mean, is musical your thing, Corbin, now, or would you like to do... What are you laughing at, Zac?
I'm not... No, of course we would love to be a part of musicals. I think they're a very important entertainment form, you know, that kind of got lost for a minute.
Well,
that's a very serious answer. It's just quite fun to jump around and mess about, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
How old were you when you first thought, hey, I wouldn't mind a bit of, dancing, acting, singing?
I started doing musical theater when I was about 12, just in, you know, around town at small theater houses and in school. And
Because your parents don't have acting backgrounds or musical
no,
backgrounds, or...
none at all.
So it's your own personal choice, yeah?
Yeah, and it was just different. I mean, none of my friends were really into it, and they were all doing sports.
Because you said that the dance is quite hard, and I've read that you always had to have an extra take. Is he really that bad at dancing?
No, he's gotten better over the years.
Well, it's hard because I get compared to Corbin, and he's like,
he can move.
He's ready.
he's incredible. He's incredible.
And same with him with the basketball. Though.
Look, there's some rumours going about that you might be doing a remake of Footloose. Is that true? Is that?
Yeah. Well, you know what? It is coming together, and we're thinking about the right way to remake it. And I just think it's a cool character.
There was another great rumour that you turned down Simon Cowell's offer of a recording contract. Please tell me that's true.
Not directly. I mean, Simon Cowell's a great guy. What?
I'm just laughing. It's not directly, which means there must be some
So he must have
truth
tapped
in
you
it.
up. He's been on the phone and said,
I don't
come on,
know.
Zac.
No, I mean, I was at American Idol, and we were backstage, and he just came up, and we talked about an idea. It wasn't like, hey, sign here. You know,
was it Unchained Melody he was trying to get you to release? He loves that song. And what about the fact that you might be starring in Joseph over here, with Andrew Lloyd Webber musical?
That's definitely a rumor. I mean, sometime down the road, I think it'd be fun to star in the West End, but I mean, I haven't really heard about that.
Okay.
I'm just looking at it.
Corbin, how much have you loved being in High School Musical?
That's such a broad question.
I
mean,
know,
it's
I know.
every aspect of it has been incredible, from the traveling to the filming of the movies themselves. You know, it's just this whole journey has continued to change our lives. And, I mean, I know I've just seen the whole world differently since it.
Yeah.
And look, some people have phoned to say hello. So if you can just say hello to Gillian in Ayrshire, Emma in Dorset, Laura and Cherry in Surrey, Abby in London, Ellie in Blackpool, Macy and Jessie in Surrey. If the two of you can just look at that camera and say hi, girls.
What's up, guys?
Hey, how's everybody doing?
There you go, to all the girls that have phoned in. I'm sure both of them will marry you at some point when they get a chance. They're just very busy at the moment.
Great.
Best of luck with the premiere tonight.
You don't fancy an older woman, do you, Zac?
Oh, leave it, for heaven's sake.
I'm asking on behalf of Penny.
Is that what it is?
Anyway, if you just missed any of the chat, I hope you haven't. Well, some of you will have with Zac and Corbin. It'll all be on the website after the programme, gm.tv.
Hey, quickly, High School Musical 4, is it going to happen?
Well, I don't know. We're here promoting 3, man, so...
Would you do 4 if they turned around and said, this has been great, come on, guys, let's do another one?
Well, our characters graduated, so I don't know.
But they go to school. Everyone wants to know what happens freshman year, right?
Leave them alone. They don't want to answer
High School
it.
Musical.
So maybe you could go back and they'll carry on. The Rocket Man will carry on.
Yeah, that's most likely what's
Yeah.
going to happen. We pass the torch in this movie.
You pass the torch.
New generation.
But you might sneak back.
Well, it could all go wrong and they have to do the last year again.
Yes, exactly.
That happens
they
with delinquent
graduate.
children.
They don't do any classes.
Cheated
you
on
just
our
dance
finals
and sing
or
and get you diplomas. It's brilliant.
All right, lovely to see you. We're going to go for a break now because I'm getting a bit overexcited now. The weather's after the break.